Everyone. Thanks for tuning into my channel. So today we're going to be doing our best in beauty for the year of 2015. And I have a whole bunch of products that I just have in this basket right here. And we are going to go in no particular order. I'm just going to pull them out and tell you what they are and why I love each one. And yeah, we'll have a good time. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into the products that I love for 2015. The first product that I grabbed out of my little basket is my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I have loved this product so much. I know it is brand new, but it is like the best primer I've ever used. The reason why I love it is because, for me specifically, I have normal to dry skin, and this just gives my face a little more glow and a little more life under my makeup. Like, for example, in the winter when you get dry skin and you put on like a more natural or matte foundation, it just sucks the life out of your skin. And when I wear this under it, I know it's a matte foundation, so they cancel each other out, but this does give my face just a little more hydration and life back, so I don't look like as dead as I would, you know what I mean, when you just feel like you look like a corpse or like there's just no moisture in your skin. And this really helps just like combat that. And it's just beautiful alone or under other foundations just to give them a little more glow. It's a fantastic primer. It's really hydrating, and I think it just does a beautiful job at priming my skin and making it look a little bit more healthy and hydrated. You love how I'm doing this back and forth? It's fun, right? So yeah, that's the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It's a great product. Get it. All right, now for another kind of primer item-y thing. Anyways, it's the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is the regular one. I know they had a bunch of like coconut and rose ones, but I wasn't in the mood for that. I just wanted to, get my hands on this one. And I love this because it's got like that glycerin stuff in it. So, I mean, I don't know exactly what that does, but to me this is better than my other sprays because it's so fine. And like, I will use this after my moisturizer and before my other primers or makeup. I'll spray it on my face because it plumps up my skin a little bit, gives a little bit of hydration, and it helps my makeup go in a lot smoother than it normally would. It's a fantastic product, and I'm almost out of it, which I'm super sad, but I might have to repurchase it soon, hopefully, if I can afford it. I'm kind of poor right now. I'm a teacher, and I'm getting ready to student teach, so yeah, hopefully I can afford it, because this is such a fantastic product. But yeah, I definitely give into the hype for this one. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now let's talk about a powder foundation / setting powder. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Powder Foundation in the shade Light. I love this stuff. I'm just going to swatch it on. It's got pretty decent coverage. However, I don't wear it alone. I wear this to kind of set my foundations and give them a smidge more coverage. Whenever I use this on top of my foundation, there's a swatch if you really want to see it. I mean, it's a powder foundation, but this helps my skin and makeup look more flawless, more porcelain, and it does help set my foundations to make them last all day. I would wear this, well, I'd wear it over any foundation, but I wore it the most over my Naked Skin foundation and my CoverGirl Outlast. Wow, I have a cold. If you couldn't tell, I just got like really horsey and raspy, but we're going to pretend that didn't happen. So, I love this over those. It just makes your skin really smooth and velvety and a little bit brighter and more porcelain and flawless. And it's just fantastic. It is so smooth. It's so soft. It's a great product from the Sephora brand. And so good. So good. Alright, the next product I picked out of my bag is just a little mini version of a full-size product. This is the Laura Geller Baked Highlighter in Portofino. I hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea. It's like a white goldish highlight. It is so beautiful. It's so soft and buttery. Let me see if I can get a good, decent swatch. It's right there. This lighting is terrible. I'm sorry, but it's a beautiful product. I love her highlights. I wear this when I just don't know what highlight I want to wear. It's so beautiful. It can be subtle or more built up. It's like whitish gold. It's this gold undertone is very subtle. It just makes your skin look beautiful. Alright, I kind of close my eyes and just pull them out, so I don't know what order I'm pulling them out in, but who cares? So this is a drugstore eyebrow product. It's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Gel. It's all rubbed off. I think that's what it's called. I have it in the shade light to medium. This is a lot like the Benefit Gimme Brow. It's just a drugstore kind of version. It's got those little fibers in it. It's a tinted gel. I wear this over my other brow products to kind of set them and give them a little bit more color since they can be a little sparse. But it's a really great product if you're looking for a drugstore one. It's lasted me a really long time. And I use this today and I love it. It looks really nice on the brows, and I'm gonna stop repeating myself and just let you enjoy that little product. Let's move on. All right, the next thing I pulled out is my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. The reason why I love this, it's just a very middle of the road primer. I'm sure there are tons of better primers, but I love this one because it's an affordable drugstore primer that works pretty decently. Like if you can't splurge on a primer from the high-end stores, that made no sense, get this one. It's clear, it's more of that silicone-y feel, but I would press this into your pores. I use this around my nose. The reason why I love this is I used it today. I'm so mad. I'm 23 years old and I have a collapsed pore on my face now. I'm 23. I'm a 23-year-old with the skin of like an old lady because I have the wrinkly, creepy under eyes, huge pores, fine lines. I just can't win. Anyway, I love this because if you press this into your pores and just let it set, it will blur them out really, really beautifully. I mean, if you have smaller pores that aren't as noticeable, this probably won't do anything for you. You just won't really notice it. But if you really do have like legitly decently large pores or something, press this into them. Don't rub it, press it just with your fingers really gently. Let it set and it'll blur them out really beautifully so they won't be as noticeable. It's a great product from the drugstore. I definitely recommend this one. All right, I have one more drugstore primer, and this is the NYX Photo Loving Primer. This is the green one. This is great for like smoothing out your skin. It's another like silicone based primer, so beware of that. But it helps to just reduce the redness in your skin. It won't completely cancel it out, but it will take it down a notch to where it's not as noticeable. I get very red on my nose, very, very red on my nose, to the point where when I use this, my foundation and concealer will look better, because if I don't use this, I can still see the redness through there, so I'll try to use like a very subtle yellow powder. But this is great. It will mattify but still make your skin really nice and smooth. But this is definitely a primer that once you put it on, let it set for about a good minute, because that will help it set on your face and prolong your foundation wear and everything. I have a hair on my face, don't mind me. But this is another great drugstore primer. It is fantastic. I love it. However, this separates a little bit sometimes, so if it does separate, just like squeeze it up or shake it and it'll be fine. I'm almost out of this. I might need to get a new one soon because this just helps a lot with redness, and it's a great, great product. I definitely recommend it. The next thing that I pulled out is my favorite drugstore mascara of all time. It's the CoverGirl Clump Crusher in black. This is not the water-resistant one, but I don't use a whole lot of water-resistant mascaras. But the reason why I love this, I will use this on its own or kind of like as a lash primer to layer with other mascaras. And hold on, I'm going to readjust because my back hurts. So this lengthens and separates my lashes really, really beautifully. It's very buildable. It builds upon itself very well. It doesn't really get clumpy that much. And then if I'm going to use it with another mascara, I will use this first to kind of lengthen and separate. And then I might use a volumizing mascara or something over it. It's just a great mascara. It looks great on its own, and it plays well with others. It is a fantastic mascara from the drugstore, and I love it. I will always repurchase this and wear this no matter what. It is so good. I love the way it makes my lashes look. My next product is just kind of a random skincare product, but I wanted to mention it for a very specific reason. It's the Mary Kay Extra Emollient Night Cream. When you open it up, it looks kind of like a pink gel in a tube, like that, or red gel, but it's completely clear when it goes on. My mother-in-law actually got me hooked on this stuff. See, I put it on, and it's just a very thick kind of night balm that's very hydrating, but it's clear. So this I basically use at nighttime before I go to bed. I will put this all over my lips because this will protect them and keep them hydrated while I sleep. So in the wintertime, I will not wake up with dry, cracked lips that just need moisture. This beats everything out. It's the best I've ever tried. I love the Aquifer lip treatment and Burt's Bees chapstick, but this just takes it up to the next level. It is so, so good. You can also use this like if you are sick or it's cold outside and you're getting cracked skin around your nose, chapped skin, dab this on. It'll protect it, hydrate it, make it feel better until it heals. It is just the best stuff out there. I highly recommend it. Definitely try it out. I do not use this all over my face because it's a little heavy. I only use it in targeted areas, and it's so, so good. Love it. All right, next is another makeup powder. It's a setting powder for under your eyes. It's the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. I love this because it's affordable, it's really soft, and it sets makeup really beautifully. Just gives it like a nice, smooth, soft, matte finish. This is another product from e.l.f. It's their like brow pencil. I don't remember what exactly it's called, and mine's all rubbed off. But I have two of these. I have this one in neutral brown and then one in taupe. It just depends on my mood, or I'll use them both together. It's got the pencil on one side. If I can get it. There it is, yeah. Pencil on one side, little product there, and then a spoolie on the other side. This does come with a plastic cap, but mine always fall off. So I just use it like this. And I will brush out my brows, draw or fill them in, and then brush them out again to evenly distribute the product. And then I'll use whatever eyebrow gel over it. But these are great. They're super inexpensive, and they're great for a fill-in or just if you want a really nice, inexpensive eyebrow pencil to use. I definitely check that out. Alright, now this one is my favorite high-end mascara. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This one layers beautifully over that CoverGirl Clump Crusher, or you can use it by itself. It's got a freaking huge honker of a brush, but I love it so, so much. It gives really nice volume. I just love the way it makes my lashes look. I will concentrate it more on the outer part of my lashes, to give them that more flared, like, false lash effect. But it is a great mascara. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of this little one. I'll probably go purchase another one, but it's expensive, but I love it so much. It is so, so good. I highly recommend that. Alright, the next thing I want to mention is actually two products in one. They're the Tarte blushes. I have the single blush in Exposed, and then they're limited. This was limited edition, but it was their holiday Bling It On palette. And it looks like that. The reason why I wanted to mention these is because these are my favorite blushes, like, of all time. Exposed is good. And the reason why I purchased this one is the reason I'm mentioning. It's like the perfect nude pink blush that goes with absolutely every makeup look. It just looks good with everything. You can't go wrong. You can wear it subtly or build it up, and it's beautiful. And I wanted to mention this palette because Tarte blushes are amazing. So if you ever can get your hands on like a Tarte palette, definitely do it. So that's why I wanted to mention this, although you can't get it anymore unless you pay like a bajillion bucks on eBay for it. But it is a great, great palette. Tarte blushes are amazing. They're one of my favorites from high-end stores. Alright, moving right along, the next product is my MAC Face and Body in White. This is a MAC Pro product. It's basically a white mixing foundation. Like, for me, you can tell how pale I am. I mix this with my other foundations because no matter what, they're typically always too dark. So this lightens them up, and it has a beautiful kind of satiny, dewy finish. It is definitely water-based. I'm just going to see, it's very, very runny. Well, it's not running, but I will use this a lot with my Estee Lauder Double Wear to kind of lighten it up. And if you use enough of this, this will make your skin more dewy. That foundation is very matte, and with this, it's more of a satin finish. But this is absolutely fantastic. This one is 4 fluid ounces, and it was $36. And I've used maybe that much in the past few months. It's just a really great foundation if you're looking for something that's not too thick, not too heavy. And it's beautiful for mixing with other foundations, and it really does mix well with a lot of them. Alright, this product is by Skindinavia, and it is the Makeup Finishing Spray. I love this in like conjunction with this one. I'll use them together, or I'll use it by itself. Sometimes I use it before my makeup. I always use it after. I definitely want to get the makeup primer spray because I have heard a lot of good things about that. This is like the best setting spray I have ever used. It is so good. I will like douse myself in it, and it helps makeup last a lot longer. I used to love the L'Oreal setting spray, but this one has a finer mist to it. That one just feels kind of heavy after I use this, but it's still a great drugstore product if you don't want to splurge on this, because this one is pretty pricey because it's more on the high-end side. You can get it online. It's a great makeup setting spray. It really holds on to your foundation, whether you put it on before or after. I'm going to lump my last 3 products into like kind of one thing because they're all eyeshadow palettes. I have these 3. I have the Makeup Geek Starter Kit eyeshadow palette, the MAC Cool Neutrals palette, and then the Too Faced Stardust by Vegas Nay palette. I've been going back to these 3 so much this year. It's crazy. Once I use them, I like forget I have any other eyeshadow palettes. So the Makeup Geek Starter Kit is a bunch of neutrals with some purples, a gold, and then kind of a silvery color, silvery taupe color. It's got a great black. It's got great warm browns and neutral browns. And my favorite shade is this middle shade. It's a really nice shimmery pearl color. It's like a champagne-y pearl color, but it's the best highlight ever. If you want to get into Makeup Geek, and you don't know where to go, get this. This is the starter kit. I did pay for the Z palette as well to put them in. It's 9 shadows. It's a little bit on the pricier side, like $40 or $50, but you're getting 9 shadows. They're super affordable. They're really pigmented. They blend beautifully, and I love this. And the MAC one is the MAC Cool Neutrals palette. This is like $80 or $85, so but it is really pricey, but it's because you're getting like 15 eyeshadows. Yeah, 15. And this top row is more rosy tones than neutral brown tones, and then like smoky or grayish bluish tones down here. I love this palette so much. The only thing that it lacks is a more pearly highlight shade, but that's okay because the rest of them I am perfectly happy with. You can make a lot of different neutral looks out of this. You can make bolder looks. You can make just everyday looks, which is what I do a lot. And this is great if you haven't really tried out a whole lot of MAC eyeshadows and you want to. That's why I bought this, and I absolutely love this palette. All right, the last one is the Too Faced Stardust Vegas Nay. A lot of people love this palette, and I do too. I love everything about this palette. I've used almost every color. The only ones I haven't used yet are these 2 purples and this gold right here. I've used the rest of them plenty of times. And this is just like a great palette because when I use this, I never pull any other eyeshadows in because it's got everything you need right here. It's got your satiny matte highlight, your pearly highlight, your pink pearly color, your browns, your bronzes, your golds. It is just such a good palette. It's super sleek, it's magnetic, and it is a fantastic buy. I have loved using this. I go back to it. You can make so many different looks with this, and it is a great palette. Oh, so good. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. That is the end of the products in my basket. It's completely empty. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my favorite beauty products for the year of 2015. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave any comments below on any products that you love or hate, or any videos that you might want to see in the future. I always love taking suggestions. So I will see you all later, and have a wonderful new year. Bye-bye.